Hey peeps, how we doing? How are we doing? It is Saturday and welcome to Mission 500. Saturday morning. How has your week been? Let me know. Right, I'm going to get you up on my computer that is sat right behind you. Let me know how your week has been. Have you achieved everything that you set out to achieve? For some of you, you may have not set any goals, which I think is absolutely crazy. And when I say set goals, like when you have a plan, do you have a plan? Like, do you have a diary? Have you written stuff in there? Like, have you done everything that's in your diary? Can you do more this coming week? So we can sort of push through, go further, progress faster, whatever your goals are, whether that's, pole related or not, doesn't really make much difference. If you've got something that you want to achieve, what can you do this coming week that's going to push you that a little bit faster and that a little bit further, take you that step a lot closer to where you are today? Does this make sense? Right, let me see if we are ready. I'm not expecting as many people on a Saturday morning as a weekday because a lot of you are not getting up ready for work, which is absolutely fine. You can always watch the replay. So basically, today is all about what can I actually help you with and what can't I help you with? Okay, so if you're a follower, I am so grateful that you are here following, which is fantastic. Thank you so much. But I don't want you to follow if I'm not the right fit for you, I want you to find your, we talked about tribes before, like finding your own tribe, your own people, if you like. And that's making sure that that person is a really good fit for you. And so I want to make sure that I'm a really good fit for you guys. I mean, if you're getting tips, if these tips I'm giving you are helpful to you, then fantastic. I'm glad that you're here. If you are here, let me know. I can't see anyone, so don't worry. We can always start that again. Put a hashtag replay if you're watching the replay, and then ask any questions that you may have. So what I can't help you with, that's what I want to cover today, okay? I am not a pro elite instructor. I don't teach those levels. And what do I actually mean by that? Okay, so I mean fungies, what else, like anything that's extreme flexibility wise, contortion. I don't teach any of that. So yeah, if you're looking for that next level, like your advanced level and you want that next level, I'm not the best person to help you with that, okay? There are loads of other instructors around who also teach online who will be able to help you with that. What can I help you with? I focus more beginner and intermediate level, and then I help those people go up to an advanced level, and then from advanced, then they can go a different direction, and then what direction they want to go in will depend where I would advise them to go. So sometimes people's journeys change as they work through their pole, okay, through their pole tricks. So I'm a pole tricks girl. I am a tricks instructor, if you like. I love tricks, individual tricks and combos. Those are my things. Any conditioning tricks, I like to do those as well. So if you're looking to build strength, looking to advance on your trick knowledge, that's me. Because I know lots of people that have joined us who go to studios, for example, and they do lots of lovely flows. I'm not a flow girl, not at all. Well, I say like I said, I'm a combo girl, so I can flow through combos. But floor-based stuff is not my speciality. We do have an instructor who teaches flow for us because that's her jam. And I'm all about going to an instructor who you can get the best results from. Like, what's their speciality? Does that make sense? So like for me, if you're a beginner or intermediate and you're looking for tricks, then I'm your girl. If you are looking for exotic flow, I'm not the person for you. Does that make sense? So I'm a very tricks-based person, and I love that, and I love figuring out how to help you get there. So whether it's yourself or whether you're an instructor and you're stuck with a student and you're like, I don't know how to help her, that's also what I help people do, okay? So they come and join us on the coaching, and they're like, right, this is the problem I've got, what can I do? So it's like, right, I can give them loads of ideas, and I love that creative side, yeah? So that's what I work on a leveled basis, working through logically what you can do step by step to progress through levels, to get you to that advanced level, to then be able to work on the elite crazy stuff. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So what else can't I help you with? Like I was saying earlier, contortion's not my thing. If you want to work on flexibility and you don't really have much flexibility, I can help you with that, okay? So if you don't have your splits, that's okay, okay? When I started, I didn't have my splits either. I wasn't a gymnast, I'm not a dancer or anything like that. So I had to learn by myself, and now, you know, I've had members that have got results like time and time again, particularly with their flexibility and back and shoulder flexibility, working on bridges, that kind of thing, and front splits. Middle splits we're still working on together, but amazing. The people that have done that course, I've done like a beta course on it, so like a testing course, and amazing. So good. And then we have done what I call like a baby needle scale, because needle scales is contortion, in my opinion. So we do like a baby version, but you've got to do the front splits and the back and shoulders first to be able to get up to working on that one, ideally. So yeah, if you've got no flexibility, even if you're like your best split is like, you know, I don't know, a right angle. That's where I was at right angle when I first started, so I totally get it. So don't worry if you cannot split, you will be able to split if you commit to a course with us, okay? So the 12-week splits course is amazing, and just ask our main members, because they've done it many times, and each time they do it, it gets better and better. It's only 12 weeks, but you know, so if you think about it, if somebody like said, this is what I've sort of talked about before, if somebody said, oh, I've done, you know, I've been trying to do my splits for years, well, most people get down definitely within a year of committing of this front splits course. For the majority of people, sometimes it might just take, you know, an extra course or whatever, from going from that no split, like that like right angle position, no calf on the floor, anything like that. Obviously, if you've got a little bit of progress and you can already get your calf on the floor, so I talk about calf, hamstring, and then butt. Those are my 3 points into a split. If you've already got one of the points down, then you're going to get it a lot faster. Again, I'm not going to know how to help you unless we have a chat. So I offer a free, literally, call with me. Can be anything up to 30 minutes. Usually they take around 15. And then we can have a chat. So if you're not a member with us and you're like, I'm not sure if you can really help me, let's get on a call, okay? It's free. Just book a call a time that suits you. Have a look on the calendar. I'll put the link on and we can have a chat. Excuse me. We can have a chat and go, you know what are your goals? Where are you stuck with? And you know, what have you tried before? How many times a week can you commit? So we can sort of like figure out what you need, and whether I can actually help you. Because if I can't help you, I'm going to tell you, I'm sorry, I'm not the right person for you. But maybe I will know somebody. Maybe I won't know somebody. Because if it's not my speciality, then, you know, I don't always know the right people. But I might be able to guide you to somebody who may then know somebody, if that makes sense. So, you know, that's the great thing about this pole community, is we can always, you know, support each other in the different aspects that we have. And I think that's really important as a pole instructor. Is like, you know, some are jack of all trades, but most of us have an area that we like specialize. So mine is trick based, you know. Some other people are absolutely shit hot at pole and heel work. I'll tell you, I've poled in heels once in my life. Okay, I'm telling you that now. So if you're looking for heel work, I am not your girl. Okay, trick based, yeah. Heel work, no. I love the look at heels. I can't even walk in flat shoes, let alone try and walk in heels. But I do like to look at the purple sparkly heels. But yeah, so I'm not really a heels person myself. So yeah, if you're looking for that, not for me. You'll be able to learn a bit from our instructor Jade, who does the flow. She works with heels, but you can do any of her stuff with heels or without heels. So yeah, so you've got those kind of people there. Contemporary style, again, not my thing. So if you're looking for a contemporary I can never say this word, choreography. Jesus, choreography. You know what I'm talking about. Again, not my thing, okay? I am tricks, okay? If I can help you with the tricks, I totally can. If I don't know what the trick is, send me a picture. I may know it as a different name, or I'll go, you know what? I've got something that can build you up to that. I'm always about how can we get you to feel more comfortable with that position, and that usually means what's the very similar position. Okay, so what's gripping, what other move would grip in a similar position, to help you understand. So that's how I create my prerequisites, if you're ever wondering. And it's like, right, what's gripping there? Okay, so what other move have we done in a previous level that would help with that grip? So that is your prerequisite. Does that make sense? Yeah, that is. Do you have any questions about that, guys? Do you have any questions about that? So yeah, somebody else was asking. So basically, the reason why I wanted to cover this is because, you know, when I sent out that survey, and asking you guys questions of what I can help you with, what you're struggling with, what you're looking to achieve. Some are like, I want to work on advanced elite tricks. That's what I'm looking for from you. And I'm like, you're not going to get it from me. So like I said, I teach up to advanced, so we have an advanced level, which, you know, can be awesome. But if you're already at that level, there's no point joining us, because you're not going to get the next bit that you kind of need. And I want you to invest your money and time in the right person, which is why it's really important for me that I find my tribe of people that I can support, and you find the right person who can support you. So if you're already at that level, now some people have reached an advanced level, and what they've chosen to do is come and join us because they know they haven't mastered the foundations. They know they haven't built up their adequate strength in different areas. They know that they have tricks that they can nail every time, and they can work on expanding on those, but other areas are a lot weaker, or they have a side that's weaker. So they tend to come and join us to be able to work from the beginning up, making sure that actually everything is really good. So lots of people have maybe done a move once, and then they've tried the next move and the next move. Maybe they've got injured, and so they want to do it properly, and they want to take their time with it. So everybody's different where they are in their journey. Now, a lot of people are like, I just want to learn the new tricks. I want to go, you know, I want the Instagram, whatever, you know, what's the word? Instagram, like the favorites at the moment, the popular ones. What do you call that? I can't remember. Oh my God. Oh, it's gone out of my head. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, the ones that are like everywhere, and everybody wants to do it. They want to jump on the bandwagon. They're like, I want to do this and this and this and this, but they don't want to build the strength up. So if that's you, that's also not for me. Okay. I want to help build you up in a logical way. We do have a tricks. We've got an A to Z tricks section, which is going to come up for you in October, peeps. Obviously, if you're already a member with us, you will already have access to that. And this basically is tricks all laid out A to Z. So if it begins with an A, it'll be in the A column. If it begins with a B, it'll be in the B column. Does that make sense? I wonder if I can get that up for you. So some people prefer that. So if you've not, so some people, like for the majority of our members, they love the structured lessons because they just don't know what to do and in what order. And that is what the structured lessons are all about. So you don't have to figure it out, so that it's, you go, like, this is the lesson, these are the moves we're going to learn, and the next lesson builds up upon that. The next lesson builds upon that. So that's why it's really important that you start really from the beginning, because we all teach very different. All our instructors, I can't even log into my account this morning. What's going on? Us instructors all learn or all teach in a different way. So finding that person who can relate to, because just because you have an instructor who could teach you a move, if you can't what's the word, relate to that, you can't grasp the teaching, then, you know, don't be afraid to look for another instructor. It doesn't mean that the instructor that you've got is bad or wrong or anything like that, but you will find somebody you're like, oh yes, I love this lesson and I can do it, and that makes sense. Oh, that tip makes sense. I didn't get that before, whatever. So go and try different people. Go and find the person. Go and find your tribe. Right, so I'm going to show you this A to Z. Here we go. I'm going to have to turn my screen around. Can I turn my screen around? Yes, I should be able to. Why are we not logged in here? Here we go. Okay, so we'll go. Here's my A to Z module. Let me just get it open. So here you can see you've got A all the way up to Z, or Y, because we haven't got anything in Z at the moment. So if you go on to A, you'll be able to see all the moves in A. Okay, so if we say, all right, let's have a look. Oh, alligator. I love an alligator. So you can see in brackets we've put the kind of level that we think is appropriate. So you can open it up So let's get into alligator sit. I do love an alligator sit. It's actually one that I've just put into the structured lessons and developmental. Anyway, so once you open up your alligator sit, it's going to show you the video, and it's going to show you any prerequisites, common mistakes, key points, that kind of thing. And then you've got all the rest of the A's down the side there. Okay, so same for B. We'll go for B. Let's go for, I know, ballet hook, beginner move. If you've done the structured lessons, you would have known this one. Same thing, any prerequisites. Okay, there's none for this one because it's complete beginner move. And then you've got all the B's down the side, there's loads of B's. So it makes sense. You've got this whole catalogue of tricks that you just get stuck into if the structured lessons aren't your thing. If you prefer to pick and choose what you learn, that may be the better option for you. And that's what I'm saying. Let's have a chat. Let's figure out what you actually need, and let's see if I can help you with that. If you think I can help you with your teaching, but you don't know if I have the right thing for you, depending on what your goals are, let's get on a call. Let's have a chat. Does this make sense? Cool. Oh, good morning, Jennifer. How you doing? I've just seen you pop up there. It's lovely to have you here. So Jennifer's been a member with me for a long time now, girl. I love having you with us, and I love seeing her post. So Jennifer actually works through our structured lessons at home, but she also goes to the studio and she does some awesome flow. So that's really cool, because obviously that's not my cup of tea. It's with our instructor Jay. Well, she doesn't do it with our instructor Jay. What I'm saying is our online instructor Jay does the flow side, but Jennifer does that in the studio, which is really, really cool. And she loves her heels. So it doesn't mean that you can't join us if you have a different area that you love as well. But if it's trick based and you want to learn the progression order, you can always do a little bit of mixture of both. And that's why I think it's important that you do reach out to different instructors, find your jam. Anyway, I'm going to stop yapping now, but does this helpful? Okay, does this help? Is there any other things that you think, do you have questions? Do you have a different area that you're like, oh, could you help me with this? Is this your thing? Let me know. Is it late or early for you right now, Deanna? So Deanna says, Deanna's in the US. Deanna, it is 7 a.m. Well, it's just gone 7 a.m. I start at 7 a.m. So it's actually 7:20. I can't believe I've been talking for 20 minutes. How are you doing, my lovely? So yeah, it's 7 a.m. So what time is it there for you? That's got to be late for you. I'm trying to think what the time zone difference is. The US has got different time zones as well, isn't it? Because we're such a small country in the UK. We have the same time zone throughout the whole country, whereas in the US, you've got different time zones or different parts of the country, and it confuses me. It's midnight. Oh, bless you, Deanna. So you'll be going to bed shortly. Oh, you're welcome, Jennifer. You absolutely rock it, girl. I love it. And your strength is insane, by the way. You have developed your strength so well. In mountain zone, that's it. See, there's so many bloody zones. But I must remember that. Cool. Well, it's really nice to have you here in the middle of the night. And not because sometimes Deanna, so I'm just going to have a little chat with you now. So Deanna is also part of our UPP program, our Ultimate Progression program. And she comes and joins our lives sometimes. And sometimes the 9:30, I think it was the 9:30 a.m. one that you joined, wasn't it? Which for her was 4 a.m. or something, or 3 a.m. And yeah, so that is commitment. So she's like, I'm up, I'm doing my workout with the community, which is really awesome. I love that. And that's the difference between those that are committed and those that are not. Anyway, right, so have a wonderful day, peeps. Yes, if I can help you, let me know. If you want to have a chat with me, let's have a little chat, let's book a call, and I'll hopefully speak to you next week. Jennifer says, feeling strong with your lessons, starting intermediates round 3, which is amazing, Jed. Although I do think you should be going into higher intermediate, my lovely, with the crazy stuff you've just done for the conditioning challenge. Oh yeah, I do. Oh yeah. Anyway, right, have a fantastic weekend. I'm not here live on tomorrow. I am going to have a lie-in. Yay, catch up on some sleep. So I'm not going to do my 7 a.m. tomorrow, but I'll be back at 7 a.m. on Monday, because the mornings really work for me, seems to work really well for you guys, and then anyone else can obviously watch the replay and the catch up. If you're on our WhatsApp group, I know I've seen quite a few of you join over the last few days, which is great. So tomorrow, or maybe this evening, haven't decided yet, depends how I get on, I'll do the new updates, so what's coming up for this upcoming week. so you know what's coming, okay? And if you've got any requests, put them in on this chat, okay? So hashtag replay, tell me what you want to see. If not, I will go with whatever you guys have suggested on the survey that I put out a week or two ago, and we will continue to work through that until we get all your questions and help you with whatever you need as we go along, okay? So yeah, anyway, right, I'm gonna shut up now. Have a great day, have a great weekend, and I'll see you Monday.